Hey guys, so I hope everyone is keeping well. I'm home today. I'll actually be baking. What I'm making today is banana bread. So let's go into the kitchen and see what's going on with me. Alright guys, so let's take a look at my ingredients. I have my baking flour. I have some almonds here. I have a box milk, a pack of sugar. I have my soft margarine and 5 bananas here, very ripe bananas, my vanilla, my almond essence, and a nutmeg. So let's see how I do with this. I'm going to be mixing my butter and my sugar first. So I've added my sugar and my butter to my mixing bowl. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this until it gets a creamy texture. Then I will add my eggs, my crushed bananas, and my flour. So let's start with this and see. It's not quite there yet. Going on fine though. Alright, it's still not quite there. I'm gonna be mixing this for another 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, so here I am an hour later. And it's still not creamed properly, but what the hell? I'm gonna add my stuff into it and see where I go from here. Alright guys, I'm gonna whip my eggs separately and then add it to the batter. I've added milk to my eggs. Instead of using water to mix my banana bread, I'll be using milk. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this also, then add it. Alright, so here we have eggs, milk, butter, sugar. The next thing that I'm going to be adding is my flour. So this is actually looking a little bit better. I have not added the flours yet. I'll be using 7 small bananas to add to this. I'm going to crush them and then add them and add my flour last. Well, not last. I'll add my spices last. So my flour goes in second to last. Alright, so I'll just use a fork to crush this because when it's mixing, it's going to actually get softer in the batter. The secret to a good banana bread is actually using extra or overly ripe bananas. So even though you see these looking a little bit brown, they were very ripe. I'd put them in the fridge for a little while because I did not want them to spoil. So now I am using them to make my banana bread. Alright guys, so let's look at some health benefits of ripe banana. It has in potassium, vitamin B6. It also adds fiber to your diet. It helps to regulate blood sugar levels in your body. So if you are diabetic and you're very hungry, you're feeling weak, you can have a ripe banana. It's not high in sugar. Oh my god, my friend is calling me to go out. Can you imagine? Alright, so yes, I'm going to mix this around and leave it here for a little while, go on the road and come back. Yes, I like talking to you guys as if you can actually see what I'm doing when I'm not on camera. Alright, so before my friend comes for me, let me just mix this in and leave it here until I get back. I'm adding my spices together. What you see grated here is nutmeg. I'm gonna be adding a quart of almond essence. Don't want to add too much because it's very strong and it may change the flavor and make the banana bread actually bitter. I'll add 2 quarts of vanilla. I also have baking powder here. I will be adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I don't normally cook with what ingredients or recipes or stuff like that. Well, I cook with ingredients but not recipes, but for this I definitely need to know the exact amount of each thing that I'm adding to this. Alright, there we have it. Gonna go ahead here and add this. I still have not added my flour. Alright, so since I've added most of my ingredients, I am gonna go ahead and preheat my oven. I'm gonna heat it up to 240 degrees. Let it stay there for about 15 minutes. By then I should be finished with the flour and everything. Alright, so I'm adding my flour. What I'll do for this, I'll add the flour in sequence, because if you add too much at a time, it will have a lot of lumps. I don't want any lumps in my banana bread. Okay guys, everything has been added. My flour, my eggs, my bananas, my spices, my baking powder. So now it's time for me to put them into the different baking tins, and I'll add some almonds and cranberry to some, and I'll make some plain banana bread. And they're ready to go into the oven. So I have my plain banana bread here. I have my banana bread with almonds and craisins, and over here I have another plain banana bread. I don't really like nuts, but I'm experimenting because, you know, cooking is an art. It's fun, so I like to play around in the kitchen to see what I can do. I'm not so good with baking. I know the basics. It's been a while since I've baked, so let's see how these turned out. Oh my god, these are looking good. Let me just take them out. Oh, that one seems a little bit burned, but that's okay. Okay, let's take it. Alright guys, so I'll be testing the small one. Let's see here how this one turns out. Fun fact, this is actually my first time trying out the banana bread recipe. I made a banana cake once, but not a banana bread. So let's see how this one turns out. Alright, this is how it looks, and that's how it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried my best. I'll be taking this one to work for my co-workers. They actually threatened me about ensuring that I make it, so let's see how this one tastes. I don't like nuts, so I may not even taste this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and taste this. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Today's Bible verse is taken from St. John's 3 verse 16, and it reads, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life." Thank you guys, and shalom.